I mean, it remains to be seen as to whether this was financially smart. Currently, it is not. We just revalued the company at less than half of the acquisition price.
Did you really?
Yes. No, my timing was terrible for when the offer was made, because it was right before advertising plummeted, and
you caught the high water mark, I noticed.
Yeah, so I must be a real genius here.
The social media platform Twitter has made headlines multiple times over the last few months and has yet again created a frenzy. It wouldn't be wrong to say that the giant, which is currently owned by the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, is on the verge of collapsing. The reason? Stick around to find out. Elon Musk acquired Twitter on the 27th of October 2022, paying a staggering amount of $44 billion US. Since then, the company has seen a lot of changes, the latest one even being the change in the name of the social media platform to X. The effects of this rebranding are yet to be seen, but the causes and the necessity of such a rebranding is clearly evident. According to an article by the New York Times, Twitter saw a massive decline of almost 59% ad sales in the United States alone. An internal Twitter presentation shows that the American ad sales by the platform in the 5 weeks between the 1st of April and early May 2023 dropped by almost $88 million US, which was a massive 59% less than the ad sales in the same period in the previous year. Reports suggest that such a decline in the ad sales to the company might be attributed to advertisers' growing concern over the increasing hate speech and pornographic content in the social media platform. In addition to this, the social media platform also saw a rise in the advertising of products made from cannabis and ads promoting online gambling. Some of the ad agency executives have also been quoted saying that the decrease in spending on Twitter due to their confusion regarding the change that Elon Musk would bring to the site, as well as the inconsistent support from Twitter and concerns about the persistent presence of misleading and toxic content on the platform. Towards the end of May, the head of brand safety and the ad quality in Twitter, AJ Brown, decided to file in his resignation as well. This did come as a shocker, considering that just days before Brown's resignation, Twitter's head of trust and safety, Ella Irwin, had also resigned. The resignation came forth due to unprecedented criticism that Irwin had to face for lax protection against the antisocial content since Musk took over the firm in October 2022. In fact, the concerns started growing much before. In the beginning of May, Musk had put out a poll asking whether he should step down as the CEO of Twitter. Although the poll may have started out as a joke, a staggering 57.5% of the respondents said that he should be stepping down. Left with no option, that is exactly what Elon Musk did. He stepped down as the CEO of Twitter and soon enough announced that Linda Yaccarino would be taking over the role. Ever since Musk's takeover, he has brought about some rampant changes in the social media platform, things which are not as trivial as rebranding the platform. In fact, it would be the changes that Musk made that forced the rebranding in the first place. Obviously, nothing can be proved, and we are just hypothesizing here, but a deeper look into the changes that Musk brought about would showcase why we are hypothesizing in the first place. Following Musk's acquisition, the social media platform drastically cut down on its costs and even laid off thousands of employees, including the ones that were responsible for or had worked to prevent harmful and illegal content, including hate speech, pornography, promotion of cannabis, etc., as well as ensuring only accurate information is spread through the platform. The laying off of these employees is the direct cause of the increase in the hate speech and the other toxic cultures on the platform, resulting in the growing concerns of advertisers. Musk justified the laying off by saying that the company was losing almost $4 million a day. Apart from these, Musk also started segregating between the verified and unverified users. Here's a catch. That was also one of the first changes that Musk brought in. Earlier, the verification acted as a tool to steer away from parody or identity theft, but as soon as Musk acquired Twitter, he announced that verification could now be purchased at merely $8 per month. Elon Musk tweeted, "Twitter's current lords and peasants system for who or who doesn't have a blue checkmark is bullshit. Power to the people, blue for US dollars, $8 a month." Adding to this, he also said that the changes for verification will be adjusted according to the purchasing power of the nation. The idea at the beginning may sound righteous and noble, but come to think of it, it defeats the purpose of verification itself. But that is not where the craziness stops. The social media platform has publicly admitted to prioritizing the verified, that is, the accounts that pay, to the unverified accounts. And how do they plan to prioritize? It goes to something as basic as the number of tweets one can read per day. Yes, you heard it right. not the number of tweets one can tweet per day, rather than the number of tweets one can read per day. A new policy that Musk introduced suggests that an unverified account will be restricted to reading just 1,000 tweets a day, while a verified account will be allowed to read up to 10,000 tweets. Along with this, the verification would also bring with it other perks like a priority in replies and mentions, and search, which would help in combating spam and scam. The subscribers would also be able to post long videos and audio, and would have to come across minimal ads. Kinda hypocritical when you consider that Musk started the entire paid verification system to get rid of the lords and peasants system that Twitter was following up until then. If we take a look at the public reaction to the changes that Musk has brought in, it is evident that it was received mixed reactions, which was expected. But the question still remains, is Twitter losing out on its key users? Twitter, the social media platform having more than 240 million users worldwide, has historically catered to three major communities: the politicians, the celebrities, and the journalists. The politicians and celebrities are in awe of the fact that they can broadcast and connect with 240 million people at once in a single platform, while for journalists, the platform acts as an opportunity to build their own personal brand and repute, as well as create their own following while sharing news updates. But what about the users? 240 million people worldwide. Well, Twitter gave them the illusion of having direct access to their favourite politicians, journalists and celebrities, who would normally be well beyond reach. The IPs were distinguished using the blue tick verification thus far. But when Musk took over the social media platform, it is this very core that he messed with. Ostensibly making the firm more accessible and more open worldwide, Twitter loosened its community guidelines, allowing people to say whatever they wanted, which, as expected, led to mounting hate speech and hate content on the social media platform. The distinction between freedom of speech and hate speech got blurred. Overall, it wouldn't be wrong to conclude that under Musk's leadership, Twitter has suffered more than it has gained. Advertisers around the globe have decided it would be in the best interest of the company to not advertise on the social media platform, owing to the growing hate speech and unparliamentary content on the platform. This pulling out by the agencies have led to the continued loss of revenue and ad sales for Twitter as well. The platform, which was once the most prominent for large-scale broadcasting, has now lost its reputation among its key users as well. Making hay when the sun shines, Mark Zuckerberg announced Threads, a platform similar to Twitter owned by Meta Inc., on the 5th of July 2023. Threads also required you to connect your Instagram account to it. Owing to the popularity of the latter, it seems unnecessary to mention how famous the platform got just within days. At present, there are almost 119 million active users on the platform, while Twitter has around 350 million users after being active for almost 17 years. In fact, according to reports, Twitter has seen a reduced traffic of 8% in the month of March 2023. Elon Musk may have bought Twitter with the right intentions, but all he has seemed to have done is somehow hinder the functioning of social media app platform. Reducing ad sales, reducing active users, while there is an increasing trend to hate speech, illegal and toxic content on the platform. It wouldn't be far-fetched to say that Twitter is collapsing internally. All the while, the ex-CEO Elon Musk is preparing for a physical fight with his competitor Mark Zuckerberg. Talk about having a chill life. Linda Yaccarino, the new CEO though, is bound to face some staggering challenges in lieu of prominent heads of departments leaving the company, reducing ad revenue and reducing active users. All problems she has to face even before she has taken charge as the CEO. But there is hope, considering the contacts and reputation Yaccarino holds in the industry. Hopefully the platform that we know and love won't come to an anticlimactic demise. Thank you for watching. For more such content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.